Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him. He will direct your paths. My dear students, parents, teachers, and all the well wishers, welcome back to another beautiful proverb of life. We all love pious people. India is known for it. Pious is God fearing. The people who fear the God, whatever the faith may be. But the people who fear the God, they are different. God fearing nature is loved by everyone. We teach our sons and daughters also. Every day we ask them, start your day by praying, by doing puja, by doing namaz. We teach them, right? Why? Why do we have to teach our young generation, our youth? Because that's what is the life. That's what we should be fearful of. We are fearfully and wonderfully made by the God. So we need to acknowledge Him in all our ways. In all our ways, acknowledging. There is no life without God. We need to imbibe the spirit of godly nature. Especially this generation. You can call them the Generation X, the Generation Millennial, the generation of this Gen Z. If you look at, they are living outside the reality. It may be a little ridiculous for some of us if I say this. This Generation Z living their life outside the reality. They don't know exactly what is life. They think what is reality is not reality. You and me, we being teachers, we being parents, my dear parents, we have a great responsibility to imbibe the spirit of real time. They are all living in somewhere with the device in their hands. They don't know the reality. If you ask out of 10, if you ask who is your CM, who is your PM, they know, why should I know? I'm not bothered. Why should I know this? It doesn't matter for me. That is what is this generation. For such people, asking them to believe God, it's very difficult, right? The people who they come across only, they don't believe. They don't connect with the people. They don't live in the real time. And if you ask them, there is a God. There is a supernatural power who has the control over the planets, galaxies. That is why these proverbs are life lessons. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. With all your heart, trust. It's not that you try to understand, you try to know, nothing like that. Trust. Trust is just a belief. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Our understanding is so limited. If a child is all the time sitting with a device, I'm not against to device for your kind information. You can use the device, you can use the smart gadget as your mentor, as your library, as a coach. There is a restricted time for it. It's not whiling away as you say that this generation is totally addicted to it. They are totally into this life where they are spending hours and hours in front of it just scrolling, doom scroll. And they are just on their beds. They are not even moving their bodies. They're becoming so lazy. They're buried into it, deep into it. That's why I'm cautioning all the parents. I'm cautioning all the teachers. This whole Dasara vacation, you might have observed your son and daughter. What is their favorite time? How difficult for you to bring them away from the smart gadget, to sit on the dining table, to connect with everyone, to have the dinner time or the lunch time or the breakfast. What time they are waking up in the morning? Do they know the beautiful chirping sounds of the birds early in the morning at 5 o'clock? Do they know the time of the daybreak? When the night, the darkness go, suddenly there is a light all over the sky before the sun could rise. Have they ever experienced this? Do they know what is sunrise and sunset? Do they see the sky in the evenings or nights? All the time buried their faces into the devices for the artificial life. As parents, if you don't have power over your children, if you are not authoritative over, at least you put the spirit of God-fearing nature in this generation. You tell them, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. Our understanding is so limited. On this room, only this small place. There is a wide range of things happening around us. There is a beautiful life beyond these four walls. There is beautiful life beyond this small town or city or this country. There is a scope for them to go and venture and fend their lives. And in all your ways acknowledge Him. Who is He? The Creator. The one who created you and me and the universe. In all your ways. If you are a sportsman, in your sports career. If you are a college going student, in your daily routine of college going, getting onto your bike or getting into the bus and traveling, going to the college, working in the labs, sitting in the library, moving around with the friends in the canteen or speaking with the professors. If you are a school going student, how you come on a cycle, how your parents drop you. In all your ways, acknowledge your God. Why? Why should we acknowledge Him in all our ways? Because He will direct your paths. He directs your way. Your path will be clear. We don't know, right? We are only leading our life. Every day is a new day. What is in store for us tomorrow? Nobody knows. We can only assume or guess. But He knows because He is the Creator. He is the beginner and He is the end. He knows. When He directs our paths, how confidently we can lead our life. That's why we should trust with all our heart the God of our universe, the God of our Creator. He is the Creator. I want all the teachers, all the parents, all the well-wishers of St. John's, and all my dear students, learn to trust God. Be fearful of God. God-fearing nature is the super most adorable nature, adorable personality you will develop when other human beings interact with us. The nature also will be one with us. There will be a serene feel all around. There will be a reverence, respectful, fearfully respectful. Learn and taste this beautiful life of God-fearing nature, and learn and encourage everybody to be fearfully living our days by fearing our Creator. Be blessed. God bless you all.